right, Marion Thomas Grande, beautiful sisters, welcome. It is Saturday once again, and we are
believe
here.
It?
I cannot believe it. It is. Yeah, it's gone too fast. It is July the 19th, 2025. Just in case you guys,
it's the middle of July.
This.
Not only July, it's the middle of July.
It's the middle of July, and it is hot. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know what hell feel like, so I can't say hot as hell. So
Don't want to know, right?
I don't want to know,
right.
And I just say
it's been hotter than July for real.
I ain't have no dreams. I ain't died, come alive, and say I felt it. None of that. But I understand that it is pretty hot. So, and that's how it's feeling. It's very hot outside. Very hot. Very humid, but it's
humid more than anything else. Very humid.
Most definitely. Well, guys, welcome. I am Charlene.
I am Linda.
I am Sharon.
And that's Peg.
And that was Peg that left us.
That's Peg, right?
And we are
4SistersLIVE.
Obviously, we're definitely live with a little technical thing on the side,
Oh, there you go, guys. Look at all that beautiful tan. Like I feel like every summer I look forward to a nice tan. What about you, Sharon?
I do.
Ooh, yeah. I don't know about the tan part, but I do look forward to the summer because all of the activities that take forth to be outdoors, to be with family, be with friends. Hey, I just love just a change in season, and school is out.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
You teach and you understand.
Absolutely.
School is out, and so are those flus are out. You ain't got to catch no more flu, bugs, and nasty thing they bring from home or wherever they get that stuff from as a teacher. Right.
I received that.
Get it from hanging together. That's where they get it.
Absolutely. What's going on in your world, Miss Linda, Dr. Linda?
Well, just enjoying my summer. This week was didn't do a whole lot. I'm still unboxing and doing things, cutting grass. That was the excitement.
See, this is what happens when Wawa is not with us.
Heat and with the humidity. Well, that's one way I can get my vitamin D. It is healthy to cut your grass. You go out there and you get all the sun. Don't even worry about it. Right. And I don't. I just get on out there and just do it.
Yes.
Because it is number one, I get my exercise. Okay.
Right. Okay.
And then you get the vitamin D. Okay. All this is coming from above.
I'm here.
So I did that.
And checking in with me.
Hey, I went to see Superman on top of all that.
You went to go see Superman?
Really? I went to see Superman.
I didn't know there was a new episode out.
There is a brand new episode out. You got to tell them. Not only is there a new episode, but there is a new Superman. Linda, you can spill some of the tea. Tell us what you liked about Superman.
It was an action pack. I don't even think I've seen a Superman movie before. So Janice decided, let's go see Superman. I said, oh, okay.
Who hasn't?
And it was fun. It was awesome. Too much action, but it was fun. It was You gotta go and see it. If you like Marvel and all that good stuff. I'm not a Marvel person, but that's how you're introduced to it between, of course, our very own what was it? Black come on, y'all.
Black Panther
that introduced me to Marvel. So I decided, okay, let's go to this, okay, let's go. So I went. It was good. It was good. You got to go and see it. If you like action-packed movies, it was good.
Yeah, I do. I love Superman. So I can't wait to see this new Superman.
That's why I went, because I like Superman. Right.
That's it. I love Superman. So I'm going to go see Superman. So that's so cool.
I grew up on Superman.
You grew up on Superman. What's happening in your world, Peggy? So now that we got you. Yes.
We got her back, right?
Tell her. Yes. We hear you loud and clear.
Let me tell you, yesterday I had the opportunity, Judith Clark and I went up to, I think that there it is called the AFI in Silver Spring. Sharon, you know where it is in Silver Spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there, and Dr. Cheryl Wood had her stage-ready speaker showcase.
Wow.
And they had 10 speakers. And I'm telling you, if they didn't make you proud, I think if I can show you this, can you see this?
Oh,
This is the actual
nice.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's so cool.
Okay.
And Judith was a part of it?
She was the last Saturday we went to an event and she was part of it. But yesterday at the theater, it was these 10. And I tell you, if they didn't make you proud, I don't know what to say. Okay.
Wow. Oh, very good.
It was awesome. So that's
very good.
Yeah.
Good to see that. Yeah. Once I get back out in the community, I'm so happy to see that Cheryl is creating people in her likeness.
Oh my God. That's not even the word for it. She's proud. I'm proud. Everybody's proud.
Absolutely. It's a great community, of speakers. SpeakerCon, which will be coming up the same time in November.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I won't be there because I'll be at PNC, but it's all good.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, it's the same weekend? Oh, no.
It's the exact same weekend.
Wow.
Yeah, but we're making history, by the way, at PNC. So
so much going on.
PNC. Yeah, we have to be at PNC.
It's going to be different and it's going to be awesome. I am so proud of what they're planning. And as soon as I get more details, I'll bring it back, guys. We are headliners at this conference. So be ready.
Wait a minute. We who? Who are we?
Yeah.
Sisters, 4Sisters Network.
All right.
Yes. That's
Okay.
what we are.
We are.
We are. That is so amazing, guys. Just in case you don't know, that every year there is a Power Networking Conference founded by the Dr. George Fraser, and it's happening this year in Atlanta, Georgia. And there they will reveal the museum. Okay. No, I'm sorry. In Charlotte, right? Are we in Charlotte or we're in Atlanta? I don't know why I want to go back to Charlotte, but we're in Atlanta, Georgia.
It's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta.
Yes.
Okay. Just come by and you'll see. But look it up, Power Networking Conference, Power Networking Experience. Look up Dr. George Fraser. Yes. We're going to provide you more information about it. But these ladies are on the bus, the plane, the car, the truck.
Got my ticket.
Yeah, okay. Well, I got my hotel and my flight. So, yes. So
I'm excited, guys. I'm excited.
I'm definitely excited. So, Sharon, what's going on in your world, girl?
Girl, we just got finished representing in the DMV. In DC, there were 23,000 plus Delta Sigma Theta sorority. Just in the house. You hear me? We painted the town red. From July 8th through the 13th, Deltas everywhere. Okay, you couldn't look up without seeing red. I'm sorry, we were there. We represented. So I was like, this morning, I said, what am I going to put on the show today? I said, I don't have nothing to wear.
Of course.
And I said, wait a minute, we're talking about education and mentoring. Hey, Delta Sigma Theta, Morgan State University, Alpha Gamma. Hey. It was amazing, guys. Absolutely amazing.
I saw the pictures. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
And I still haven't posted because I have so many pictures and I'm trying to sort through what am I gonna put on it. I'll just blast it out there. It was all that.
There's some good news there. I understand that you guys broke a world record.
Yes, a wobble record. Yes, we're in the Guinness Book of World Records. We broke the record for the most of the largest line dance for the wobble.
What?
So yeah, hey,
show us the wobble. Let's see if you know how to do it.
Oh yeah,
Get in there.
Get in there.
Oh, beautiful.
I love line dancing. Yeah, at any age you can do it with any groups. And congratulations to Deltas for making it happen. You ladies look absolutely wonderful. I mean,
it was amazing.
Wonderful. I'm so proud of you all. And you guys got some new honorary members now.
Oh,
yeah.
Queen Latifah was one of them. Hey.
She is definitely my favorites. Yeah. And the one from tequila or a whiskey shop. I forgot her name. I love her. So you guys got some great ones. So congratulations to them. They brought in some of the best. But anyway, yeah. So everybody knows what's going on in my world. I have a son. Yes, my precious son. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a lot of work when you're juggling like 2 different things in your life. And then, yes, it's time for him to go off to college. It's time to kick him out of the nest. Well, not kick, excuse me. Push and love on gently. Yes.
Push.
And congrats to Noel. Oh, yeah.
We're just nudging him on.
Yeah, edging him on. So he's doing an amazing job right now, just preparing a great young man. I mean, acing tests, and just we got so much more news to share, but that will be shared a lot later. But I know I do have to make that bed comfortable because he don't care about the paints on the wall. It's gonna be about the bed being comfortable, honey. So I gotta go get some pillow toppers and pillows. And that's
well, you know, it's different for the guys because you know the girls go down there, they want to decorate their room, they want everything all over the walls, the whole 9 yards. Guys are much simpler.
Yeah, I do.
Right.
We not. Yeah. That's how my daughters, and everybody. I'm like, no. So I'm so happy I don't have to do that, but I do have to go with my cleaning gloves on because I don't care. Nobody cleans good enough for me. So, but yeah. But that's what's happening. Yeah, super excited for him and his future. But all right.
Well, we're guys, proud of him. Truly, truly proud.
Well, yes, he couldn't have did it without all his aunties and uncles, and so that's all
right.
You are.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Sharon. Look, yes. Thank y'all.
Big hugs, big hugs.
He could not have done it. People don't understand the power.
It's a village.
Yeah, the village. Yeah. It is the village. It's this powerful network, a Sisters for Sisters network. Now, it's not one that I cannot say do not have a hand in it, but it's just that hand, you know, my core Sisters network, and the rest is like, yeah, they know. They're tapping in his ear, speaking, encouraging, and that's what we do. Work. Go on.
Charlene, you don't know that we're going to present Noel with a scholarship in September, so he has to come back home to receive it. Okay,
he will be here.
We have 2 honorees. We have 2 honorees. We're going to have and we're going to have Noel.
Oh, I'm crying. It means so much. Okay.
We got to take care of our baby.
Trust me, every penny helps. People don't believe it. You could get a full scholarship, but there's $10,000 more needed.
It's so
not enough.
It's so expensive. It just keeps
people just think, oh, you get a full scholarship, but you got to keep searching for those scholarships. And I'm glad you guys are here today because we're going to be talking just about that. Thank you so much. He is a future. I just want to brag, but I can't say anything right now. But I will say he scored really high on this thing, so high that they want him with Space Force. His intelligence score was like so high, and I'm like, and I have so many stories to tell with parents who have children with certain challenges in learning or, you know, labeled certain things. Don't believe them. If you're a great parent, you are going to enhance them and encourage them. And the beauty of them is going to just come out and blossom. But guys, we're going to be talking about that later on with Dr. Lori Dorsey, who's on the show. So tune in now and share, because she is the scholarship queen to me. And then we got Dr. Madeline Lewis is coming on.
To us too.
To us, to all of us at Sisters Network and the world. We put her around the world, okay? And then Dr. Madeline Lewis is going to be talking about her new book. Tune in. I'm telling you, it's all about the education segment now. And then Dr. Deborah Cox. Oh my God, talk about not only your emotional intelligence, but that also that forgiveness, your health, and everything that encompasses of you staying healthy, right? If you want to be wealthy, right, you got to stay healthy.
Gotta stay
all right. Oh, that was so good. They're going Dr. Linda, right? All right, so I'm going to turn it over to Peg so we can get on with whatever news and other things that we have, ladies. We got some upcoming events.
Well, you know, we always got to talk about birthdays, okay? And
yes.
no, birthdays. We got to
all
do
the birthdays. Yes.
All the
birthdays.
Yeah. Birthdays.
I don't have a slide for birthdays, but let me shout them out. My biological sister, Karen Harmon, July 8th. Delegate Jamila Woods, July 9th. Dr. Angela Calendar celebrated her birthday on the 16th of July.
Welcome back,
and
Angela.
Lola Begay, council member, July the 28th.
Welcome.
Happy birthday, my sisters.
And my husband's father's birthday was yesterday, July the 18th.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful time. Happy birthday, everyone.
Yeah.
And go on and shout out some of your friends' birthday right here.
My sweetie birthday was July 2nd. Rob. Yes.
Right.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
I saw y'all partying all month long. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
My stepson Jonathan's birthday, July 7th.
Wow.
Jonathan.
Wow.
Beautiful.
All these July babies. Okay. Well, what else is going on that we have the show that will be coming up in July and August? As you know, we will not be here in August. So we're going to give you everything you need in July for the rest of this month. And we promise to bring it on and pour it on thick. But that doesn't stop us. We may do a pop-up, so stay tuned, right? For 4SistersLIVE.
That's right.
Got a lot going on. But we do have to breathe. We do have to take a break to refresh and bring you back awesome stuff. Okay. So what else is going on in our upcoming events?
Well, we got some hot picks.
Yeah.
Hot picks is always part of us, and we always want to share what's happening in our community. This is one that is one of our members, Dr. Pamela Ellis. She's been putting this workshop on since July 2nd. Continue to connect, continue to show up. She is simply amazing, and she's doing some amazing work in our community. These events that we show are definitely up on our website. So if you want to check more of it, go to www.4sistersnetwork.org. Next, Dante. This one, Linda, you want to talk about this one here?
Well, this is Saturday, August the 30th. Put it on your calendar for the NLLHOF annual East-West Vintage Baseball game. And that is August the 30th. And that's given by our very own Daryl Sims. Dwayne Sims.
Dwayne Sims.
Ron D.
And don't forget to say it's by the Negro League of Legends of Hall of Fame.
This is all about the Negro League. Yes, it is. And it's a historical event that comes up every year. So you definitely want to be there. And be there, be square. Because you want to see all these beautiful cars. You want to see a good baseball game. And it's vintage, y'all. We want to all support.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. So bring the guys in your life. Hey, this is one way to get them in your life. Just bring them.
Or meet one and get it in your life.
Or either come and meet one. How about that? Yeah, okay.
Sounds like
Saturday, August 30th. Don't forget that. Negro League Legend Hall of Fame Incorporated.
I love that event. Love it.
Beautiful.
And
this is another one of yours, Linda.
Private affair. If y'all want live entertainment, Western attire benefit, and this also is going to by our very own Dwayne Sims. This is a event that you don't want to miss, and this is also part of a fundraiser for Sisters Network, our health and wellness. I'm going to say ministry, and it is our ministry.
It is a ministry.
It is a ministry. It's part of our health. And if you come to this, you're definitely going to be supporting us because we have a health fair coming up in November. So please come out this Wednesday. It's in the middle of the week. Wednesday, August 27th, 2025. And we want you to come from 6 until 10 p.m. We're going to do, boots on the ground, right?
I know the song.
But
I'm
it
still
stands
learning
out.
the
But you're going to
dance.
also have some awesome entertainment. So we'll be letting you know about that entertainment that's going to be there as well. It's going to be a wonderful event.
Awesome.
If you need ticket information, you can contact me 202-256-0176. We'll make sure you get your tickets and be ready.
Oh wow, this is Wyoming's
Beautiful.
right here. The Giz is happening. The year of the Mississippi Bullfrog. Our very own executive producer, Wyoming Paris with DC Broadway Live Nation.
Right.
This is happening at Warner Theater, guys. And it's going to happen September the 19th through the 21st. I have never seen this, but I do plan to come to support one of those days. One of those days.
Yes, yes,
yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
That's really cool.
Beautiful. Right. I think that's it.
I think that's it too. I think that's it. Well, if that is it, I mean, we didn't talk about what was in the news today, but I think Linda, she don't even want to talk about it. But I think it's fair to say
unless you got good news, we don't want to hear it.
It's all good news. It's all good news. The weather is changing and we don't know why. Okay. But if you know, what I'm saying?
Why.
Okay, good news. I prayed last night while I was out in my other part of town, which was Bethesda. And every night I noticed that the storm would come at 6:00, right? And this time I prayed, I said, if this is not real, God, can you just stop it right now? Because normally it comes with the rain, then the thunder and the lightning, right? None of that happened last night. I said, this is man-made. Thank you very much. Confirmation. I mean, how much rain do we need in July? We don't get this kind of storms until like August.
We don't.
Well, you know, everything must change. Nothing stays the same.
I know, but this is abnormal.
This is it's different. It's a change. It's not abnormal. It is a change. I took earth science, y'all. I'm gonna tell you. It used to rain.
Go ahead, Linda.
It used to rain at 5:30. Okay, now it's raining all kinds of, and it's an atmospheric. I'm trying to think of the word. Going back to school, you know, it's a change in the universe, and it's just different. That's all. It's just different.
It's time to accept it, embrace it, because it's here. It's real. It's real. You know.
What's real, guys? What is real? What is this thing y'all talking about? What is it?
We're talking about Mother Nature and Father Time.
Climate change. Climate change. It's here. It's here. And
it's here.
You know,
there's nothing you can do about it.
There's nothing we can do about it. It's shifting. God is working.
But is it the same as like, you know, our political leaders in DC? That feels like a storm too, right?
That's a storm.
A whole nother storm.
That's
a whole nother storm with a different name.
That is a man-made storm. Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Very well put.
Madness. Okay.
I can't. I had to put that out there. But anyway, I'm going to go on because we got
let's move on.
Yes, I wanted to mess with them, y'all, audience, because it's so funny. Yeah, this is what's shaking in the news right now. We have a lot going on. I don't know if you guys heard about the CEO of Aeronautics getting busted on the cam, hugging.
I saw that.
His HR person.
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Like, he was hugging her. I wish I would see my man up on the cam. At a concert. Can you imagine? He had a Beyonce concert, and I wanted to go to the Beyonce. What? And you what? Listen, here's what's shaking the news, because I'm like, this woman is a praying woman, and I'm going to meet her because she had to pray and say, Lord, I don't know what's going on, but if he ever cheats on me, I want you to make it known all over the world, God. Honey, God answered her.
They said there were 60 million people viewed that clip.
Ooh.
60 million. Oh my God.
It will not go away.
It's not going to go
away. Audience, I don't know what he has.
Yes, that's right. He was being a co-player.
Wow.
That's a lesson for all you ladies and gents. Like, don't go out. Why would you take your man and woman out in a public event knowing that the digital streets are a beast? You can show up anywhere And people might just
fly.
thought you was
If
a
a
good
fly
looking
was
couple.
in the room, you're the fly in the room.
Ooh, let me
Okay.
tell you. All right. Well,
Right.
that
Go
was
figure.
what was shaking in the news. It's funny,
That was
but it
crazy.
ain't funny because
It ain't funny.
adultery. I do send out my hugs and kisses to that wife. I don't know their relationship, but honey, I do know. She took her last name off the Facebook
We know the
post,
relationship now, okay?
so we know now. Somebody was getting
Woo.
extra.
Little
Okay.
thunderstorm going on in the house.
A little thunderstorm, just a little
They
bit.
said what come out in the wash will come out in the dryer. So
Okay. Well,
Sure.
anyway, I think that was some good news.
Woo.
And then there's so much other things, but I thought we'd share that because that's just a sense of
We
humor.
all
But
need
it's
to
also a
laugh.
life lesson too, guys. Whatever you do in the dark will come out in the light. So
The
just be
light.
careful because people are watching. Okay, people are watching. All right, and Angela James says, shout out to everybody out there because we did not shout you out. Angela James said, thank you again, sisters, who prayed for
Yes.
me
We were
while I was in
praying
the
for you,
hospital.
sister. Yes.
Sister, you are healed and delivered. You are
Yes.
so healthy right now, and we're so happy that
And Reverend
you
Jamila
are
as
home.
well. Delicate Jamila as well.
Yeah, my girl.
Jamila.
Still praying for you.
Jamila.
pray for our sisters. All of us are going through so many things. So just pray for all of us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, just set that plate aside. I always say fast and pray because you need more prayers, and you definitely don't
Never
know
have too much prayer.
Never.
exactly. All right, so
No.
we're gonna move on since we had
Well.
a laugh about what was happening in the news there. We had the panel today for education to find out what is going on in education as far as their subject matter expert is concerned. Right?
Yes.
So we're going to bring these three beautiful women up. Again, we do have the Dr. Lori Dorsey of LLD Scholarships, and we had Dr. Madeline Lewis, who is an expert coach, speaker, personal development. She's everything, honey, but she has a book out, and we want to hear all about that again. And the Deborah Cox, who is an educator for well over 20 some years plus, and I did say plus, and that is, I believe, elementary, because she's with my best friend for so many years as well. So we're looking forward to hearing things about her books and her upcoming things. So let's bring them on. Let's talk and hear what they got going on in education.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, cool. Anyway, look at y'all.
Look at the glamorous girls.
The glamorous girls. Well, listen, there's a lot going on in education, and you ladies came to the forefront of our frontal when we were like, what should we be talking about right now? And I believe, just like Madam President Peggy Moore said, let's use the women that are in our organization that sits with us on our educational committee, and let's share with the world these beautiful, talented, professional women gifts.
Yes.
And so today we want to start with our very own, yes, she already knows who she is, all right, Dr. Deborah Cox. We're so happy to have you with us today. We want to focus on you first to talk about what's happening in education. And that's it. So, Dr. Deborah Cox.
Hi, everyone. First of all, thank you for having me. Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Yes.
can. How you doing? Yes.
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good.
Looking beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you. Well,
Gorgeous.
I am Dr. Deborah Ann Cox, educator, speaker, and founder of Healing Through Learning. Healing Through Learning is still in its development stage. The foundation is laid, and we're building intentionally. The site's under construction. However, our vision and our effort and dedication remain very, very strong, because this is a movement that's rooted in lived experiences and deep professional knowledge. We're growing it with care, one step at a time. I'm a former principal with an extensive background in special education, working primarily with students who exhibited emotional disorders. I am also a trauma survivor turned advocate. My work is both professional and personal. You see, trauma comes from a myriad of areas, and there are various levels of trauma. Trauma changes how the brain functions and how the brain tells the body to function and react. There are various types of trauma, and depending on the type, determines the level of intervention that's needed. So, why did we choose this topic, trauma? Because I am a survivor of trauma, and I survived it through learning about how trauma affects the body, how it affects the brain, how it shows up in society. And so, with education and empathy, we made those two areas the foundation of our consulting business, because you cannot discipline away trauma. I've seen it in schools as a leader and as a teacher. It takes a caring individual and educating the child on what has happened to them. We often say, I wonder what's wrong with them, instead of saying what happened to them. And the more we educate society and individuals on this plight, the more compassionate we will become. And folks, it's not going to happen just in schools. We have implemented SEL programs that are not fully implemented the way we would desire. First of all, there's a lot of red tape involved. And second of all, there's just not enough time, because we have to spend X amount of hours in academics. And then you have the behavioral issues. So technically, it would take anywhere from 3 to 6 months to change behaviors that have occurred for 1 year. Now imagine multiple years. So the trauma-informed care centers on providing a safety place for students, building that trust, not only for students, but for adults as well. Building that trust, that collaboration, empowering individuals instead of looking down on them and judging them. It gives kids a voice, and it takes away the shame from adults who have experienced it and don't have a clue why they're behaving or acting the way they are acting. I've lived through trauma, and I've watched it steal people's futures. I'm here because I do not want anyone else to go through it as long as I have gone through it, to help you get out of it and through it, because it is possible. We put God first, and we have the triangle, the church, the community, you, and the schools. We have what we need to change the trajectory of hurting individuals. So in closing, I say you do not have to be a therapist. All you have to be is a person who's able to listen and care, provide a safe place.
Beautiful, beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful.
Yes,
Wow, that was awesome.
Thank you so much. Yes.
Okay.
That is so
Okay.
important.
That is so important. Well, we're going to go to our next person at this time, because we really want, before we ask any questions, to hear them all out. So we're giving them each like their 5 minutes just to kind of just give us that feel of what's going on out there and what they do. As especially, I think we have Dr. Madeline. Is that correct, Peggy?
Yeah, Dr. Madeline Lewis.
Dr. Madeline Lewis. We want you to go next and share with us what's happening in education as within your field.
Well, again, I'm Dr. Madeline Ann Lewis, and I'm the president and CEO of the Executive Women's Success Institute. And basically, I work with women who are trying to get into upper management and executive level positions. But even when you're dealing with women who are, aspiring to be in leadership roles, you still have to you have that education component. And because of, as you all mentioned earlier, some of the things that's going on as far as education and, student loans, different things like that, you have to look at everything that encompasses that. So, because we all know that learning today happens in the classroom, on YouTube, in boot camps, and even from the phones, because a lot of the kids now that's where they do a lot of their stuff. They're on the phones. If you see them walking down the street, they're on those phones.
Right.
So one of the things that I noticed too is that just from paying attention is that now if you think about it, the traditional 4-year degrees, they're not the only path right now to success anymore. You have your vocational training, you have certifications, you have digital courses such as Google Google training, Microsoft, Coursera. And these things are empowering people of all ages to pivot careers and even to build wealth. So those are things to look at too. That they encourage people to, you have to encourage people to choose the right education for their goals, and not just to look at the most popular things that's going on. And we all know right now the trend, and everybody should be looking into and learning, at least getting a little bit of knowledge in, and that's AI, because that's here and it's here to stay. It's not going to go away. And in 2025, skills pay the bills, and so employees, they're starting to prioritize skills over degrees, believe it or not. Some of them are schools and communities. They have to teach financial literacy, they have to teach coding, they have to teach communication, AI literacy. I know we have our own Dr. Hattie Washington, who has a book out right now on AI, a toolkit for teachers made easy. So just, these are things to look at. And they also, the schools have to start teaching entrepreneurial thinking, and not just, the textbook content, because these kids coming out today, they are very smart, very brainy, and they have, because they have the advantages that we didn't have coming up, and that's the computer. They have access to all of this. But the thing about that is also, there's another caveat, is that where there's Wi-Fi, we say yes, there's a way, but not everybody has Wi-Fi. So that's another thing they have to look at. That's something that still blocks students from full access, and that's access to remote or even the modern learning, because they don't have the access maybe to Wi-Fi. So you have to have that equity in education to where they include, this is where the communities come in, where they have to include free internet, device access, and be culturally, have that culturally relevant materials. That now they're trying to take a lot of that stuff, a lot of stuff out of the schools, especially for the Black and brown kids. Culture, they gotta know their culture, and so they have to be able to have access to that. So we have to be able to make sure that we stay on top of that, advocate for that, to make sure that underdeserved students, Black and brown, rural communities, and all of that, that it's essential that they have access to these things. So, and the things that I deal with, these are things that I try to make sure that I also stay up on. Because another thing is that as I said, in the curriculum, representation and teaching materials, leadership, subject matters makes a difference. So you have to make sure that they get the relevant information that they need when they're coming out of school. I heard Charlene talking about her child going to college. So yes, when they come out of school, you want to make sure that once they step out of that 12th grade and they're going into college, that they're not going in handicapped, that they are on top of what they need to be on top of, i.e. being able to write a school paper. You believe it or not, there are kids that will come out of 12th grade and can't write a school paper because they don't know how to speak proper English.
Right.
So those are things that, we have to be privy to. So all these things, adult learning, parent literacy programs, reskilling initiatives, all these things can help to change family legacy. So those are the things.
I love it.
Yeah, I really love it. Dr. Madeline, you are on a lot of points, and I like how you covered across the board from, from the elementary all the way up into adulthood. So thank you for sharing. Yes. So that ties in very well with our very own Dr. Lori Dorsey, who is going to talk to us today about her very own company and what she does to help young men like my son and others to obtain funding and to be prepared for college, not just the funding, but just be prepared mentally for college. Dr. Lori Dorsey.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Dr. Laura L. Dorsey, and I have, for the past 15 years, been working with several different organizations to be able to help high school students get scholarships to go to college. For the past 2 years, I determined, you know what? I've been working with several other different organizations, and Sisters for Sisters Network has given me a platform. I can do this on my own. So we created LLD Scholars, and LLD Scholars is a program that is it's a resource program that's going to help high school students get scholarships to go to college. And one of the things that Dr. Madeline Lewis was talking about is that we're doing this with creating a scholarship fairs and scholarships and expos. And one of the things that we're doing is that besides the fact that we're having colleges there, we're having career people there too, because as Dr. Lewis said, there are a multitude of careers that don't require a 4-year college degree. All of us travel and fly on a regular basis. Do you know that the air traffic controller that controls the planes or whatever does not have a 4-year degree? There's training. Okay, air traffic controllers are making 6-figure salaries, without a particular college degree. And so we're making sure that our students and our parents are aware of the resources. LLD Scholars is a national program. We are affiliated not only in the DMV area, which is home for us too, but we have a huge emphasis in Texas and Houston and Dallas. We're expanding to Little Rock, Arkansas. We have a huge presence in Florida, where we have 4 or 5 different fairs in Florida, New Orleans, and Atlanta. And so again, we're providing the resources. One of the things that we're going to do this year that's a little bit different than we have is that I've been getting constant calls for students who's saying, I'm already in college, I need additional money. And the calls are coming from parents and grandparents. And so we're going to make sure that our resources are available to all of our sisters and our network to be able to say, here's an additional, we're going to put on the LLD Scholars website 100 different scholarships that students can look and apply for. We're going to have a scholarship on there. We're going to have the amount of money for the scholarship. We're going to have the direct link that they can click on and be able to go to that scholarship. So for like $10, $20, and we're figuring this out, you're going to be able to go there and be able to have access to 100 different scholarships. We're also going to be able to take a look at, we know that this economic climate that we're in is changing. And so we're going to create a program where students can submit their transcripts and to us, and for us, we're going to take that and send it to, 5, 10, 15 different colleges that you may not have had a chance to be able to visit. We're going to figure out all kinds of different ways. We also realize that we need to make sure that we backtrack, because one of the things that both Dr. Madeline and Dr. Cox have said is that we need to reach back. So we're encompassing an education elementary in the Fort Washington area in Allentown Road. We're adopting an elementary school, which is going to feed into a middle school and feed into a high school. The Sisters for Sisters Network is just extremely much. We're going to do a library literacy program with this elementary school. We're going to be able to work with Dr. Jamila Woods on their scholarships that are out there that at the state level to be able to look at. So whatever resources are out there, we're going to be able to make sure that they're out there and that they're doing it. This past year, we serviced over 4,000 students, and the colleges gave away $98 million in scholarships. I figured that if I could do that in 1 year, we should be able to do that. So we're very excited.
Yes.
What we're doing.
Absolutely.
Okay, we did not come to play here at Sisters for Sisters Network.
We are serious.
Hey, let me tell you something, guys.
Come on, somebody. Go on.
Let me share something. Let's do this, because you know how it is. It's never enough time, okay?
Uh-huh.
What I want to do is to bring them back on my show, okay? Next Saturday, if you're available, because y'all guys have some powerful information, number one. Number two, you got some slides that folks haven't seen yet, and they need to see those slides. So can you come back? We're looking at the time. Can you come back next Saturday to join me on my segment to continue this conversation? We can't.
Good.
Oh, okay. All right. Part two.
Absolutely.
Part two.
So again, if you didn't hear that, it's going to be a part two. So they're going to be very ready with you. So we're going to give them even more time, because I think it is imperative that we actually educate the public. There's money out there.
Right.
And Dr. Dorsey, what you said is that I'm going to be realizing that as a first generation college student. My son isn't, but you said something very important, that you are now forming this group for funding while the student is in college, and the parents are saying, we need help right now because it's their second year of college and we may not be able to go because we need more money on top of what? The full scholarship, right? On top of, housing, whatever that may look like. Could you just say a few more words about what that would look like for a parent out there? Because I know they heard it, because my ears perked up. I'm like, I'm not there yet, but honey, just in case. Yes.
So we're going to have a resource on our website, LLD Scholars, and the resource is going to be a college scholarship resource. And on that resource, we're going to find 100 scholarships that are out there for students who are already in college, for parents, Charlene, like yourself. Dr. Cox and I have been having this conversation. There is money out there. You just need to be able to find it. And like, Dr. Lewis said, the students are on their phones and they're doing everything else, and they don't always have time. But you know who's asking? The parents who need the money, the parents who need the help. So we're going to make sure that as Sisters for Sisters Network, we're going to spread out. We're going to make sure that our social media presence is there. You're going to be able to go to that website, click on that link, and go directly and apply for the scholarship. So guess what? If you don't have extra money, it's because you're not looking. And
you ain't asking.
You're not asking.
And there's 10 times that much for everywhere else.
Right.
Oh,
And one of the
I don't
things
know
that
if they know what that means, because I was already resourceful as a student. I would go to these my not counselors, but other professors, and so other departments. And so you learn these skills with Dr. Dorsey when you're going to these events. So guys, please stay tuned to Sisters for Sisters Network. There's a link for Dr. Dorsey's website on our site that's connected. So guys, please check her out. I want to ask Dr. Madeline. Madeline said something very important. She talked about skills pay the bills. And a lot of people think that they don't need to up their skills as adults, and they feel like, well, I'm just stuck. Some have gotten released from, I'm not ashamed to say I don't have a contract anymore for the government. And so now that puts you at another level, because now you're competing. If you're late 40s and 50s, honey, you are competing. So up those skills. Can you talk to us just a little bit about that and about skill upping with your program?
Well, one of the things, and I'll give you an example. One of the ladies that I know, she was in her 50s and she enrolled in a Google UX design certificate.
That's what I want to hear. Yes.
And in 6 months, she landed a remote design job with benefit. Now, it wasn't about going to college. It was just getting upskilled in the right area. So that's why I say, you have to be aware of the things that are out there. Just like Dr. Dorsey is telling you about the scholarships and different things like that. It's also other avenues too that you can look into. So people don't have to, my thing is always, you don't have to be stuck and frustrated, because there are other avenues, other things that you can look into to get you from point A to point B. And that's what you have to do. And so that's why I talked about the skills, up skills, and different things like that.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then the last one was, and I'm gonna let everybody else speak, but I just had to say this because as an education person. So you, Dr. Cox, let me give this word back to you that you did, pastor, minister, whatever you are, girl. Anyway, you said you cannot discipline away trauma. You just can't do it. That was so deep, because the misunderstood child in the public school system, that is exactly what is happening.
Absolutely.
So you want to talk to parents out there that did not have the words to say, and you just described it in one word. You cannot discipline away trauma.
That was deep. Yeah.
Yes, you have to understand it. And then once you understand trauma, then you apply the tools and the strategies that you learn to help guide the child through that process. Because without the guidance, the proper type of guidance, and making sure that those supports are in place, not just in church and we want to pray about it, but pray about it and do something about it. Faith without works is dead. So let's get that triangle thing going. You have your church, you have your school, you have your therapist if therapy is needed. But we have to do something to change the trajectory, because we are losing students at a very, very young age. And I see it daily. And I've seen it not only in Title I schools, which are considered poor schools, but I've also seen it in schools that were supposed to be fluent. So trauma shows up in all kinds of ways.
Dr.
And
Cox,
it manifests itself in the behaviors.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Dr. Cox. When we have students who, because before they can even get to college and to this other level that we're talking about, they need help now and they're young. So where would they go to start this process? How do we let the parents know that there is help for their children? How do we start this? Because the teachers are suffering, the teachers are dealing with it every single day. And the students, of course, they're just there trying to figure it out. They don't know what's going on, but things have happened to them that they don't realize. And the parents don't realize either, because the parents have been traumatized as well. So
Exactly.
where does this start? How do we get this into the school system so that they know and we can help them so that they can get to college?
Well, the schools have what they call a SEL program, which is considered a social emotional learning program that's supposed to address the needs of the child. But based on my extensive experience in schools, that is not enough. It's just not enough time. And they don't have the time to go into the depth of teaching the child about the anatomy, the brain, and the amygdala, and how that gets reshaped. And that's where I come in. That's where I feel God has gifted me to do workshops and educate people. I've written a couple of books on how to work with challenging students. I forgot to bring it in to show you, but if you Google it on Amazon, is how to, there's strategies on how to work with children who have been traumatized. And it takes education. That's the only way. Authentic, in-depth education to let them know that it's not you, it's what happened to you. And that makes a big difference when you're dealing with a low self-esteem and you're constantly fighting those spirits or whatever it is that's going on in your head, because I see it daily. I can look at a child and see that if the child has been traumatized. And again, there are different types. You have your acute trauma, you have your complex trauma, and you have your chronic trauma. And there are more, but those are the three primary. Acute trauma only happens maybe once a year or something like that. Complex trauma, there are multiple things going on in a child's life or in an adult's life. And then chronic trauma is just something that's consistently happening in the child or the adult's life.
Dr. Cox, that is a lot. And we can't wait to be back next week because we're going to wrap up this show. But that is the stuff we're talking about. We know you guys want to share so much more. And the audience is like, more, please. But we got to have y'all back next week. Sharon, I don't know.
Come on my show. Come on my segment.
Well, they're going to be back on the Madam President Peggy Moore show.
And we want
Saturday
you to share this.
At noon. Did you have something to say, Sharon? Anything?
You know what brought to mind about the trauma? I just heard that they have eliminated the suicide line for LGBTQ, which is like,
are you serious?
I mean, what is that? What is that? Who does that?
You single out people.
Gosh, my God.
So, but do they still have a suicide line? Do they? But this one was just specifically for them.
Has eliminated it. They have eliminated.
So they're not funding that suicide line, but they do have a suicide hotline. But I understand what you're saying, because that, I guess that's more.
This government.
People want to talk to people that understand, and I hear you.
If the government is giving money to this, this government does not want to give money to this. That's what's happening.
Right. So let the community support it. Okay. Awesome. All right. Yeah, that's sad. Angela James is saying, I like our guest to chime in. And she did say, unfortunately, a big issue is a lot of students don't have parental support from home. Parents are on drugs. And we know that to be true. Me, myself, as an educator, and we've seen it. And I've been in private school. I've seen it there too, where grandmas are taking their children to private school. And you know that is so true. And poor grandma, she don't know. She's hardly educated herself. She's trying to work and take care of a kindergartner. And because the parent is on drugs. So we get out that. Guys, it is 1:00. It's the top of the hour. And we can talk about this all day long. And we can bring tea and cookies, maybe. Okay.
So much
anyway, we
got a little tea here.
I know. I just got water. Maybe some cookies or whatever. Okay. But anyway, we love you. Dr. Cox, thank you. Dr. Lori, thank you. Dr. Lewis, thank you so much. We look forward to having you back. We'll be sharing your information throughout on our website and also on our page. So we got a lot coming up. So we're not sleeping in August, but we are taking a break in August. So audience, we love you. Thank you so much for being with us. Again, we'll see you back next Saturday at 12 noon.
All right, guys. So share this show now.
To continue this conversation.
Absolutely. So at this time, what time is it, ladies?
It's time for you.
It's time for you
and your purpose and prosperity.
To walk in your purpose and prosperity.
All right.
Woo!